2009 NCAA wrestling champion Darrion Caldwell 111 won his first MMA title by defeating bantamweight king Eduardo Dantas 205 by unanimous decision in the main event of Bellator 184 at the Wingstar World Casino in Thackerville, Ocala. It wasn't the most dominant performance, but the 29-year-old Caldwell mixed in his wrestling with a steady diet of leg kicks to earn the nod, with one judge rewarding him a lopsided score of 5,045. The majority of the fight saw Caldwell and Dantas tentatively sniping away at each other, though it was Caldwell who initiated most of the action. In round 1, he secured a body lock on Dantas and tossed him head over heels with the German suplex. Dantas avoided any serious injury, but Caldwell took the early advantage by maintaining grappling control. The next 2 rounds were more even, with Caldwell scoring a flash knockdown in round 2 and Dantas closing out round 3 in top position. They pursued a neck crank and a rear naked choke in round 4, but Caldwell was able to slip free and get into full guard with 2 minutes to work. He made good use of that time, slicing Dantas above the eye with an elbow. Both men slowed their output in round 5, which didn't bode well for the defending champion, who needed to impress in the final 5 minutes to retain his title. Instead, Caldwell scored points with leg kicks before riding a body lock for most of the last round en route to securing the decision victory. "I dealt with a lot of adversity leading up to this fight," Caldwell said afterwards. "Getting served papers, expletive, it seems like nothing's going my way. But tonight was my night. I want to give a really big shout out to my team at Alliance in San Diego, Eric Del Fierro, Dominic Cruz, Coach Nick Piedmont. We the best team in the world, baby, let's expletive go. It feels like a dream come true," he continued. "The wolf is here, this is my belt, and I'm keeping it for a long, long time, baby." Dantas loses for just the second time in the Bellator cage, with only Caldwell and Joe Warren being able to get the better of him. This was the first time the 28-year-old Brazilian had failed to see his hand raised since October 10, 2014, a span of almost 3 years. In the co-main event, Emmanuel Sanchez 163 capped off the best performance of his career with an emphatic finish of two-time title holder Daniel Straus 258. After 3 rounds of thrilling grappling action, it was El Matador who managed to catch Straus in an inescapable triangle choke that forced the tap-out in round 3 of their featherweight encounter. For 15 minutes, Sanchez and Straus went back and forth on the mats, furiously trading submission attempts and swapping positions with neither wanting to give an inch. However, in the final round, Straus made the fatal mistake of falling right into the fateful submission that Sanchez would not relinquish until he had secured the victory 156 into the final frame. This was Sanchez's first finish since making his Bellator debut in October 2014. Post-match, he announced that he's keeping the same devil-may-care approach to call-outs that got him this far in his career. "I've said it since the beginning, anybody, anywhere, anytime," said Sanchez. "I don't care what weight, what division. Name the place, you give it to me, I'm there. I've fought everybody that Rich Cho and the boss Scott Coker wanted me to fight. That's the 3rd former champion in a row. What's next, anybody?" Sanchez has now won 3 straight fights, which includes decision nods over former Bellator bantamweight champion Marcos Galvao and former World Series of Fighting featherweight champion Georgi Karakhanyan. Straus suffers back-to-back losses for the first time in his career, following a second-round submission loss to rival Patricio Freire at Bellator 178 this past April. Also on the main card, former featherweight champion Pat Curran 227 returned to the Bellator cage for the first time in over 500 days to pick up a hard-fought unanimous decision win over John Macapa Teixeira 2132, and Leandro Higa 183 top Joe Timongolo 2381 by unanimous decision to kick off the televised portion of the card.